For sleep and relaxation, make magnesium lotion with your magical butter machine. Okay, today I'm going to make a magnesium body butter lotion. Now I'm going to base it on my recipes that are in my book, Homemade Medicine Lotion Made Easy with the Magical Butter Machine. Now I'm using the recipe that is, I call number 5 because I'm using 5 parts water. Now when you're doing magnesium lotion, if you was to use the magnesium oil, which is really a magnesium water, it would make your lotion too greasy. So I'm using half, for my water part, I'm using half magnesium water and half lavender tea. Now this could be chamomile tea, it could be whatever herb you prefer. I started off bringing 3 cups of water to a boil, covered my pan, and letting it boil, low boil for about 10 minutes to sterilize my distilled water. Then I took out a cup of that water and added 2 tablespoons of lavender buds to it, and I steeped that for 10 minutes. Then I took 125 grams of that water and combined it with 125 grams of these ancient minerals, magnesium. Stirred that together. That was, they call it magnesium oil, but it's actually magnesium water. Now I only needed 125 grams for the recipe, so I just placed the rest of it in a jar with a lid and I marked it magnesium oil. Now I can add this to my bath. I can make more lotions with it. I can put it in a spray bottle. I like to keep the magnesium oil in a spray bottle so that I can, my toes tend to cramp in the evening when I sit back to relax my recliner. And I usually just give them a spray and that stops the cramping. Okay, now let's get to making our lotion. Okay, first we boiled 3 cups of distilled water covered for 10 minutes. I removed 1 cup of water and added 2 tablespoons of lavender buds, or you could use chamomile. If using tea bags, you would use 2 tea bags. You're going to cover and steep this for 10 minutes. Then I weighed 125 grams of water and stirred in 125 grams of magnesium chloride flakes. I'm starting out with, of course I've got my, my strong lavender tea. Like I said, it could be chamomile. I've got my magnesium lotion. And I have jojoba oil. Now this could be grapeseed oil, avocado oil, whatever oil that you prefer. And then I've got shea butter. And emulsifying wax. Okay, I put my magical butter machine head on. I'm going to set my temperature for 160 and set my timer for 1 hour. Okay, now we'll come back in 1 hour and then we'll finish this up. Okay, I used Body Butter Lotion number 5, page 91 from my Homemade Medicine Lotions Made Easy using the Magical Butter Machine. I used 100 grams of jojoba oil, but you could certainly use grapeseed oil or avocado oil. I used 50 grams of shea butter, 50 grams of emulsifying wax, 125 grams of magnesium water, which you might call magnesium oil, 125 grams of strong lavender or chamomile tea. I set the temperature for 160 degrees Fahrenheit and the timer for 1 hour. And I will list these ingredients in the description bar. The magical butter machine has beeped. I know it is ready. But I want it to cool off a little bit, so while it's cooling off, I'm going to weigh my other ingredients. And I'm going to go ahead and stir this in. Now, in the past, when I have put honey in my lotion, lotions. If I don't stir this in, a lot of times I found honey at the bottom of my pot. So I want to make sure this is all dissolved. Now I stirred in 4 grams of honey, 4 grams of vitamin E. Optional, I had 4 grams of the lavender infused glycerin, 5 grams of Optiphen Plus, which now is called Sorbic acid plus 2PF, which is my preservative, and 14 grams of essential oil of lavender. And then I set my machine for the blend coil cycle. Okay, now I'm going to put my head back on. And I'm going to put this on the blend clean cycle. It will not have any heat added. It's just going to mix it up. My blend clean cycle is through with. You can hear it beeping. I'm going to unplug it. Now if I try to fill any jars from this, that would be impossible. So what I am going to do is put it in a cup with a spout. And I'm going to give this a stir, about 30 seconds or a minute, and try to get rid of some of these bubbles. Now this is a 2-cup measuring cup, and so I've got these little 2-ounce containers, so I figure I'm going to need 8 of them. I might need 9. I'm going to fill these up, and then I'm going to let them completely cool before I try to put the lids on them. Now this starts out very thin, but as it cools, it will thicken. I use magnesium lotion at bedtime to help me relax and sleep. Others may use it to combat fibromyalgia. I massage the lotion on the back of my neck and my collarbones and my feet. Now muscles do 2 things. They contract or they relax. Calcium helps muscles contract, whereas magnesium helps muscles relax. And many times what we think may be arthritis or other pains is actually muscle tension. I'm Carolyn Gibson at Carolyn Gibson Herbalist on YouTube. And you might be an herbalist if you use magnesium lotion to help you relax and sleep. Like, subscribe, and share so you don't miss any of these important recipes.